Ironman training chat questions. Talking about Lee and her question of basically where should she start. She's done a few, I believe, half marathons and Olympic distance triathlons. So that's good base. You kind of know what's involved as far as training and doing multiple distances or disciplines in one day and one event type of thing. It's good you got a little bit of distance on the running. So it's kind of an open-ended, broad question without knowing too much of the background of the race that you're choosing to do. But basically, I put in kind of a few other comments alluded to making sure you've got a good race-specific training plan, and usually I like to see that about 6 months. And then you have a good kind of base building off-season plan leading up to that, so it's a good 3 to 4 months before that. Now, if this is your first Ironman and you've only done Olympic, maybe a good 12-month stretch where you're building up to the distances, just to make sure you don't ramp up too fast, too soon, and get kind of burnt out and maybe a little bit over-fatigued and overtrained. But that's the general of what I kind of like to see. I've taken athletes usually about 10 months to 12 months from not doing a single race to doing an Ironman distance race. So, and in between, definitely put in some races, maybe like once a month, doing a sprint or an Olympic, or maybe even doing a 70.3 before you do your full Ironman race. And it doesn't necessarily need to be an Ironman brand. Find something local. Just get out there and get that experience. What I would say, the more experience you have doing races, the better off you'll be on, Ironman a full Ironman event. It's a big undertaking. There's lots of anxiety. There's lots of anticipation. There's lots of adrenaline, and lots of logistics to worry about. So if you can get the fundamentals taken care of, the mindset of getting from a swim to a bike to a run and getting all the training done. I mean, I kind of consider that almost the more straightforward part, is get a good training plan so you can make sure you're ramping up appropriately, so you're not starting too close to race day and you have to ramp up so much in your volume and your workload. So that would be kind of what I would suggest is, and if you need recommendations, Ironman's working with Final Surge. They got plenty of plans out there. I've put out plenty of plans. So let me know if you need recommendations, but like I said, finding a good 3 to 4 month kind of a base off-season training plan, and then a good 6 month race-specific plan. And then there you can intermingle some races and do some planning and stuff, so you get some experience in the meantime. So it's not all training for 12 months and then you do a race. That's a lot of eggs to put in one basket on race day. So hopefully that kind of gives you an idea of where to start. I would say look for a quality plan. And like I said, if you need suggestions, recommendations, I can give you some as well. But find a good plan. Find what works for you, structure that, and then kind of gradually build into the race distances in your workload. So try not to jump in there all at once and do 20 weeks or 20 hours a week of training or anything like that, thinking you need to get 100 miles immediately on the bike ride and 20 miles on the run immediately. I mean, make sure you're giving yourself plenty of time to get that training in. So hopefully that helps you out. If you have any other comments, put them in there, and I'll get back to you later. Bye.